people on set, so he didn't want to come out to LA just to sit in the hotel room. Chad, I didn't see if you said you wanted to join. Let me. I'm looking. I don't know. My eyes are so beautiful. Thank you, Phoenix. You're so sweet. My eyes are the only natural thing about me. Oh, Smitten Smitty, thank you. That's so sweet. What shows do I binge watch? Like I said, I binge watch Bob's Burgers, of course. Well, I did binge watch it. Now I'm just waiting for it. I just finished binge watching this most recent season of Stranger Things, which was so good. And I'm not really a horror person, but this season was very, like, horror-y. So I was like, I've already committed to the first 3 seasons. I've got to see this through, and I'm glad I did. It was so good. I just finished binge watching the final season of Dead to Me, which is one of my favorite shows, and I'm so sad it's over. And the ending was so devastating, but I'm not going to talk about that in case anybody hasn't seen it. And then I just restarted a rewatch of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, which I love. What do y'all think I should watch? What would be delicious for me to watch out there? And of course, all the rest of the time, my TV is always set to Food Network, because I love Food Network. I love food, obviously. I just love having a good time. I love making food pretty. I think that's so much fun. I totally forgot to do my Cupid's bow. Love from Brazil. And scary stuff. Yes, Chris, I do love ghost stuff. I watch a lot of ghost hunting stuff, too. How to get my start here in Royal Oak, Michigan. We'll come back to that. Karen wants to know, do I prefer a sweet or savory brunch? I like both, and I like them at the same time. I think that you have to have a good balance of everything. You need that umami on your tongue. It makes you say, "Ooh, mommy." So I like a really sweet waffle with some sea salt on top of it. I think is really delicious. Makes your mouth water. I like making waffles. Okay, this isn't even in the cookbook, but that's why I can go ahead and give you my secret little tip right here. Do Drag Race again. I would love to. Anytime they call me, I'll do it. So I take the waffle and I put it in the iron with some bananas in the batter, and then I take 2 strips of bacon and put them like an X, and then I make the waffle so that the bacon is crispy inside of the waffle. That way you get the sweet and the savory at the same time. I started doing that when I worked at this place called Bananas Diner in Orlando, and I just did it for me, and it ended up becoming like one of the staples of the menu while that place was around. So it was fun. I could go over a pecan waffle with bacon crumbles, maybe on top of sweet potato. Ooh, a sweet potato pancake. That's nice. All right, so I wasn't looking. What shows did y'all say that I should binge watch now? Because I'm actually in the need of new shows to watch. I've gone through everything that I needed, everything that I had queued up, and I need more. Making me hungry. Well, yeah, putting the bacon in the middle of the waffle is smart, because then you just have to hold it and eat it like that. You don't have to put it on a plate and worry about that. And when I was serving at the diner, it made sense because we didn't have time to stop and sit down and eat a plate of food. You just grab something and run. The American Housewife. I love that show. I watched it while it was still on the air. I really, really loved it a lot. Am I watching Drag Race season 15? Not yet. Hi, Chad.
Good morning.
I haven't watched season 15 yet because I've been busy, and I always like to wait until the season is about to wrap up, and then I binge everything right at the last second. Have you been watching it?
No,
No.
I've been watching The Last of Us on HBO Max.
And how's that?
Good. I
Yeah,
enjoy it.
I've been hearing all of the like
I'm
feedback of.
get, I've been watching that. I've been watching um there's a new show on Prime called Wolfpack with Sarah Jessica no, what's that girl's name?
I saw
From
Ellie.
Buffy. From Buffy.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yep. It's a new wolf, werewolf show. It's kind of good. I like it.
Do you like werewolf shows?
I mean, I haven't watched him before, but it's good.
Yeah. You didn't watch Teen Wolf?
I didn't.
I didn't either. We filmed the Halloween drag extravaganza on the old Teen Wolf set. And so it wasn't until after we did that and I found that out, I was like, oh, maybe I'll go watch it and just kind of see how they used
Heard it
it.
was good.
I heard it was good too. The little clips that I watched were good. It was fun to see the set because I know how like shoddy it really was.
Right. I mean,
not, not still standing.
I
Ugh.
can't wait for people to see this book.
Me either. Give your perspective on the 2 days that we had to shoot this entire book.
Mm. Well, first and foremost, that house that we were at was pretty dreamy. Like, I don't know that the pictures are going to do it justice like it was in person, but
Well, that
man,
house huge.
man, that house was huge. And we did some really cool stuff. So I mean looks that I don't think you've done before. I think people are going to be pretty surprised to see a whole many different looks of Minj.
Yes, the many faces of Minge.
The many Minges
many Minges.
and the bathtub. Is that going to make it into the book?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's one of the very first shots in the book.
There was an old, what would you call them? It wasn't even a rotary phone. It was like one of those, like looked like a ironing board kind of phone. What are they called?
Uh,
Remember?
you're
And so instead of using it as a phone, we used it as a sprinkler, And there is Minge halfway naked up in a clawfoot bathtub.
more than halfway naked. It's
We
freezing.
have Mr. Bubbles covering all of her goodies. And as the goodies just started dissipating, we had to make more goodies to cover your goodies.
Uh-huh. I told Dad, I said, when we became friends all those years ago, did you think one day you'd be standing in this house in White Plains, New York, covering my naked body with bubbles?
The pinnacle of my career.
Well, mine too. We've been through.
That was and not only just us and the photographer, but the entire household watching us
Uh-huh.
doing this intimate photo shoot of me filling your body with bubbles.
Oh,
Uh, and we ate some damn good food too.
mm-hmm. The picture of the food looks so good. I finally have started seeing those pop through, and they're really good.
Someone saying bye, Chad. Well, goodbye.
Bye, King Bob 51.
Bye, Ginger Minge. Goodbye.
I see that.
Um, and your the what was it? The Thanksgiving shoot was really cool. I think people are gonna be there.
That was the most stressful
Yeah, it was.
of everything because it was like full new look, full new hair, full new makeup, plus an entire table full of a meal, of a Thanksgiving meal.
And all cooked, not
Oh,
fake, all cooked. I mean, we were literally burning the candle at both ends. Seriously. Making food, making looks, doing hair. It was wild.
with a team of what, five?
A team
There were
of
five of us.
We were definitely on a small team, and but I think, you know, it was very Leave It to Beaver. What was the mom's name on that?
June.
June. You look like June behind the food, June 2022.
Ward, don't you think you were awful rough on the beaver last night?
There is no beaver recipes in the book, okay?
No, but there's some beaver remedies that'll help a lot of people.
Oh, shoot.
What are you up
So how,
to?
well, I'm just like chillaxing in the bed for now and you know, getting ready to get the day started.
Well, that sounds like
How's
fun.
how's filming going?
Amazing. It's really good.
And you like the cast?
I love the cast. The one that is playing opposite me, her name is Yvonne Zima, and she's done a lot like of notoriety of herself, but her sister, it didn't even dawn on me until I was like face to face with her yesterday. Her sister was Madeline Zima, who was Gracie on The Nanny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I was
Love
like,
that show.
so familiar to me. And then I'm looking at her face. I'm like, your last name is Zima. Oh my God, you're Gracie from The Nanny's sister. So
Did you s- did you see the most recent picture that Fran posted on Instagram?
uh,
In like a red dress. She looked
oh yeah,
beautiful.
just Gordon, her and her ex-husband, right?
Yep, Peter. Yep.
Peter, yes. What's his name? Peter Mark Jacobson,
Yep.
or
No, that's no, wait. Yeah, maybe it. I don't know.
do I?
Peter.
No, kitty cat. I don't have a brunch to go to. I'm filming a movie in LA right now called Stand Behavior, and it's like drag queen meets misery meets activism meets slapstick comedy. Like it's really fun. It's really good. But I'm trying to paint these like 4 orange light bulbs right now.
Well, it looks good.
Thank you so much. I feel so gorgeous.
You should. Just gorgeous.
Gorgeous. They're gonna blow it out, I'm sure. Give it a good filter.
Man, we changed your makeup so many damn times in that movie, in that book.
Yes. If you have not pre-ordered your copy of the
Yep.
book, go do it. It's totally worth it. It's a beautiful book.
And the food guy, like seriously, I'm not a foodie, but I was trying the food in between because literally we had no breaks to eat, no breaks to do nothing. It was illegal. But but I did eat the food in between everything, and the food was
Chad
really
made
good.
himself late to go.
You daggone right.
Well, that's also a very southern thing for me. I was like, Chad, you gonna take this plate to go. Take one for your mama, take one for your husband.
Take one for everybody. It was really good. The food was great.
Yeah.
And I didn't read the story, but you sent me excerpts while you were writing it. And I think between the food, between the looks, and between the story, it's going to be a home run.
And the juicy gossip.
The juicy gossip of everything.
Uh-huh. Everything you see in this book. The food, the gossip.
Hi,
Me.
Mercedes.
Hi, Mercedes.
The lady, the legend, Mercedes Alexander.
When we were in Chicago for those 6 weeks doing Golden Gals, um, we had a night off. We went over to the Baton Show Lounge and
Uh-huh.
watched Continental Prelim. That
And
is drag, honey. I loved it.
did it kind of make you itchy?
Oh, I always get the itch to go back to doing Miss Continental Plus.
Well, I'm ready.
I'm ready. I got to get time. That's the only thing I'm not ready with right now. But you know, I've had my whole package designed for the last 10 years. I'm like, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this for talent. I'm going to do that for gown.
I'm ready to go down the road. Let's do it.
We will.
If we can do 30 looks in 2 days, we can do four in one.
Exactly. Exactly. Ooh.
Well, did I tell you that we're opening a tattoo shop?
What?
Sure are.
Okay. That sounds great.
Yep.
Do you have any tattoos? I'm just kidding. I was there when you got it. Remember, I slapped you on the arm.
That's right.
Um,
Oh yeah, that's this one. This one is almost healed.
yeah, poor Chad. We were doing the shoot for the book, and it was like what the day after you got it done or whatever. And I went to steady myself to put on my shoes and just grabbed right onto his fresh tattoo. That's
It
how I had
still
one.
had the wrapping on it and everything.
Oh, Chad.
Do
So
you?
what? Open up a tattoo parlor.
Well, why not? I mean, I feel like if we're not doing what we want to do now, tomorrow might not really, be here. So I
Yeah.
feel like, I think COVID taught us all that. So, I think we're going to try it. We signed a year lease on the space and we have 3 artists that are wanting to come and we're going to try it out.
Which I think is fantastic. But also, last I talked to you, you were getting ready to move to Florida.
Well, we were thinking about a lot of things because, things get stale. You know what I mean? We've been here for 20 years and sometimes you just get the itch or sometimes you know what, you either need to jump ship or you need to make it better where you're at. And I think we're trying the latter. So,
Well, that's what I was kind of talking about earlier too. It's like all the
thank
shit
you.
in Florida. The easy thing to do would be to sell my house and move.
Right.
But I feel like I've got so much invested in Florida that I kind of owe it to my friends in
Yep.
Orlando to stay and fight and try to make it better.
I agree, and that's I think where we're at too. You can run, but you can't hide, and it's the same shit everywhere. But I think that it's a lot of places are very worth it. I love the way that you hold your markers. That cracks me up. You hold your brushes like that too.
I do. How do you hold them?
I hold it like a pencil. Do you hold your pencil like that when you write?
Yeah.
Right between your like,
Yeah.
huh? All right.
It gives you much more control.
I guess it does.
Well, it's one thing that I picked up in the little bit of time that I went to beauty school, because like you hold the scissors like that too.
Right.
It
Like,
that helps you guide everything.
look at you, just put them right on. Just
Right.
ready. Just ready to roll. So what is your character like that you're playing? Is it you or is it
No, my character's name is Goldie Hun, and she's just kind of like a little bit of fed up with kind of her world. Like her world is she's done the same weekly shows at the same place for the last probably 20 years, and she's tired of working for $50 and a drink ticket. So she's trying to unionize and get
oh
what they
not
deserve.
not unionize?
But then a lot of things go really, really wrong when she tries to unionize. And I don't I probably said more than I'm supposed to say anyway, but I end up getting kidnapped. That I'll leave it at that.
I love it. That'll be fun.
It is
And
really, really funny.
Heidi's in it too?
Yeah, Heidi and Marta Bichu
Okay.
are both in it. I work with them tomorrow. I haven't been on set with them yet.
Heidi's a hoot.
I love her. She did my cooking show that Jiggly and I
That's
had,
right. Yep, I remember that.
and we had so much fun. She was still mad that I had beat her in the Sugar Walls lip sync on All Star 6. I said, girl, I won by default because you couldn't keep your hair on.
Well, I mean, can't keep your wig on, sis. She is thoroughly entertaining.
Snatch it.
Huh?
Said, if you can't keep it on, I'm going to snatch it.
Who are you unfollowing, sis?
Who's unfollowed?
I don't know. Someone just said unfollow. Toodles.
Uh, okay, bye, Janice. Uh,
Toodles.
toodles. Um, I probably shouldn't stay on here. I'm getting so distracted because I just get to talking. Heidi is hilarious. I love Heidi. She's so much fun.
She really is. And very talented too.
Yeah. And everybody, honestly, that's on this shoot from like top to bottom, everybody, the whole crew, they're so fun and they're so nice and everything's just so upbeat. Which you get into some of those situations where you show up and everybody's like, "Oh my god, I don't want to be here. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. This is stupid." And Phoenix said I destroyed her and made as6. The most fun that I have ever had on Drag Race was with Mayhem doing that phone lip sync. We had a good time. It was so fun.
Where the hell my phone? You definitely acted a damn fool.
How am I supposed to get home, Chad? That's what I want to know.
I don't know, but didn't she find her phone at the end?
She did. It was in her shoe the whole time.
Like
You know,
Dorothy and her slippers.
every time we go to film Drag Race and they take our phones away, we spend the next 7 weeks or whatever. It's going, where the hell my phone? Where
Right.
is it? Just let me check Instagram just one time.
Now, see, Lizzo needs to hook up with Ginger Minj, and you guys need to do a little thing with that and bring that song back because that song did not get the glory it deserved.
No, I loved it. I remember when it came out. I
Me
used to
too.
time, and people were like, "What is that song?" It's Lizzo. Who? Lizzo.
And if you all haven't seen Ginger do her phone mix when she performs, it's hilarious and has that in it before really anybody even knew what that song was.
Yeah.
Didn't you do like "Hello from the Other Side" and all kinds of phone songs?
Oh yeah, it was Hello, Call Me, um, Hotline Bling, a bunch of RuPaul stuff. There was a bunch of stuff. Some Justin Bieber things were in
So funny, so funny.
there.
Look at you,
Look at the two. We're just sitting here chit chatting. How
Mugget.
do lyrics? Do they print them out? Yeah. So you actually get them the day before, and they'll come in and they're like, okay, the lip sync song is going to be blah blah blah. It's on your iPod, and here are the lyrics, and then you just learn it that way. Which sounds easy enough until you realize, oh, we got home at 2 a.m. and we got to be back up at 5.
Yeah, that would get, not to mention get up at 5 and then paint your mug. And I don't think people realize if you don't do drag regular, every time you got to shave that face and put on that makeup, it is not great.
Oh no! By the end of Drag Race, every time, and I actually have very, knock on wood, I have very nice skin.
Really do.
Really react too terribly to things, but by the end of season 7 and by the end of All Star 6, my skin was like hamburger.
Yeah.
It was not
Hamburger Marys.
hamburger Marys, spam burger.
How's Gidget doing? She getting surgery or what?
Yeah, Gidget's got to get surgery on her foot. Oh, for those of you, I don't know if anybody asked about this, but I have gotten some DMs asking about the Golden Gals tour and why it was canceled. It hasn't been canceled, it's been postponed. One of our actors, and some of you on here might know her, she's my best friend, she's Gidget Galore. She's got some foot problems that she's had for a while, so she actually has to go in and have foot surgery, which knocks her out for almost 2 months of recovery time. So we're just trying to reschedule all that. And hopefully it happens before we end up going to P-Town, because she and I will be in P-Town all summer long again.
Because
Like
all she wants to do is fit her foot into a regular size shoe. That's
I
it.
well, she gets so mad at me because I can buy my shoes at the shoe store. I was like, Mary, let me have this. The one thing I can buy off the rack.
She got some good old bunions and some funyuns and
Bunions and Funyuns.
yep. Not in that order, but
Well, I mean, some days depends on how it flip flops. Greetings from Nebraska, Felicia Savage and the Savage family. I love Felicia Savage. We reigned for United States pageantry together.
I remember.
Yeah, she's fierce. I love her.
Yeah, you guys, once the Golden Gals tour is back in, you guys must go see it because it is hilarious.
It's so fun. We I don't know if I can say it now. Do I remember Ginger's gummy bear bit? Yes, oh, I remember it. My teeth remember it. I love you, and I miss you. Are you
That
back
book.
in Spain yet? Oh yes, P Town is Provincetown, Massachusetts, gay beach town. Um,
Hi
and
from the Philippines.
oh, I don't know if I'm supposed to say it or not, but we just got hired to do the Golden Girls convention in Chicago.
That's exciting.
Really, like I'm very excited about it. A lot of the people who worked on the actual show are going to be there, and they all want to have like little cameos and stuff. I'm like, oh, well, sure, okay.
It's so well, here, look. So it's currently on.
Of course it is.
It is so funny. You guys do such a great job. And your Dorothy is so spot on, it's not even funny.
Well, everybody asks, how does she talk like that? As she gargles with broken glass every morning.
I went to their hotel room to do something, and she just woke up, and she literally sounded like B. Arthur without even being
Uh,
on camera.
God, her old divine grace.
When is the book coming out, Ginger? November?
Yes, the official release date is November 7th, and I will be hosting Work the World in Europe at that time.
So, have they like figured anything out like with a tour like to go around and sign and stuff yet, or is that like gonna happen later?
We're still working on details, but it's really exciting the way it's going to happen as long as it pans out the way that they say it's going to.
Good.
Um, because I told them I don't want to do like a book tour. I don't want to sit inside of a bookstore and sign books and do that. I want it to be fun
Right.
because the fun. I mean, there's not fun parts of it, but
Right.
over time is fun. So we're trying to do this whole big drag brunch thing,
Oh, that'd be fun.
sample food from the book, and there will be a show with a lot of local sheroes, and we'll be there and we'll sell books, we'll tell some jokes, and we'll have a good time.
I think it'd be so cool to have you like in a kitchen somewhere and have everybody show up and you literally talk about the book while you're cooking food and have everybody try some
Oh,
shit.
you're asking for too much.
Well, now we've done wigs in a blanket.
I know, but oh my god, I have ADHD and OCD. I'd never get anything done. Oh, that's too messy. Look, I'm gonna take this out and do it again.
You could just put a little bacon grease on it and call it a day.
I feel like that could be my philosophy for regular bacon grease on it. It'll be good.
Like the guy from my big fat Greek wedding, didn't he use Windex on everything?
Yeah. I'm excited that third movie is coming out soon.
I love that guy and that girl. What's his name? Something Corbin. He's from Sex and the City too.
I don't know. I'm not good at names.
Me either. Somebody in here will figure it out.
Exactly. Y'all tell us.
Who's the man from Sex and the City and my big fat Greek wedding? It's something Corbin, maybe.
I mean, I picture his face. I know exactly what he looks like.
So Ginger is doing Work the World. John Corbett. There you go.
John Corbin. There you go.
I was close.
Where is my?
How many places are you doing Work the World in the UK?
I don't know.
You're just doing the whole tour, hosting
I
it?
Yeah, I'm hosting that whole tour over in Europe, so it's all the dates that are over there. I
Are
am
you going to go to Spain?
sure.
I mean, if you are, I'm getting tickets.
I have no idea.
I'm going to have to look that up because Chad and I want to go back to. We went to the UK for DragCon.
Yeah, you said you had a great time over there.
It was really great. I forget the name. Excalibur, I think, was the name of the place that they had it, and
It's a great venue. I've been there.
it was really nice. They had a Jurassic Park thing while we were there too, so we got to see it all. Madrid, yeah, I would love to go to Madrid.
I would too. I haven't been there. That'd be fun.
I have. It is Spain is probably my favorite place in Europe.
All right, so Chad, what we're gonna do now, because I can't open my eyes once I put this on. I want them to ask questions, and then you pick them and read them to me,
Okay, got it.
and I'll
Ask
answer them
questions.
as best I can.
Ask some questions, folks, and we will do a Q&A with the minj. Who's got questions?
They're like, no, none of us. We don't.
Do you ever perform at Southern in Orlando?
I do, and I have. I don't really get the chance to do it much because I'm never home. And then when I am home, I have to get caught up on all of my regular gigs that I have there at Hamburger Mary's and the Abbey. So it doesn't leave me a whole lot of extra time.
How about, would you do a crafting with Queen's Drag Craft Night?
Oh, I think that'd be fun.
I think it would be too.
100%. I'm in. Let's do it.
Will you be doing a one-woman show in London anytime soon? You're such a bloody talent.
Oh, thank you. Um, Not that I know of. Like, there's nothing on the books for me to do a one-woman show there. Um, I actually don't have anything on the books to go to London anytime this year so far. I mean, that doesn't mean it's not going to happen, but hopefully it does at some point. I love London. Oh my God, I would live somewhere in England.
I would too. Except the weather sometimes sucks.
Every place over there.
Someone said, any musical suggestions that you're listening to right now?
Yes. I'm obsessed with this song called Jessica J from this band. I think it's two brothers. It's called, I know the name, mispronounced, Kayakas. Cayucas, Cayucas, whatever it is. The song Jessica J is literally just playing on a loop in my ear. I feel like Max from Stranger Things with running up that hill. It's just constant.
Tina Janine wants to say, no question, just want to tell Ginger Minj that I love her very much.
Tina, I love you too, honey. And I'm glad I got to see you not only in P-Town this past summer, but I also got to see you in New Jersey when we did our Christmas Golden Girls tour there.
If you guys don't know anything about Ginger Minj and you think that she's fake, you might need to actually meet her at an event somewhere and then meet her again, and she will remember your name, she will remember where she saw you, and she will remember where you're from. So there's no fake. She really is genuine.
Yeah.
And that's not lip service, because I didn't get paid. What makeup advice would you give to me as a new drag queen?
I feel like putting on makeup is like building a house. You have to start with a sturdy foundation. So if you buy a good foundation that's blendable, it's spreadable, it's pliable, and a good powder for that, you can use the cheapest products on top of it and make it work. So if you're just starting out and you're on a budget, get a good foundation, a good setting powder, and then play with any of the other colors and products anywhere you can get them.
Tell Ginger Dottie from Publix says hi.
Hi, Dottie from Publix. I worked at Publix when I was 16 years old, and Dottie was one of my managers there. But we also, we had a whole group of people that not only worked at the Publix, but we'd go out all the time and we'd go to dinners and we'd go have fun and shows and all that kind of stuff. And Dottie's one that I've kept in touch with for all these years. I mean, it's been a long time since then. 20 years.
Minj, would you like to come to South America anytime soon?
I would love to come to South America.
Guys, if you want to see Ginger Minj in your town, you got to find somebody to give her a book. She doesn't just travel for the hell of it. You got to get somebody to book her.
Most of the time, I can't even show up to places I want to go because I don't have the